I have observed that society in general always seems to honor its living conformists and its dead troublemakers, meaning one of the fundamental problems with the modern society that we've always seen since its inception or beginning is its reward and praise and approval of the masses, the majorities that always abide by its principles and rules and regulations, and that always almost display almost an insipid and contagious, infectious and disturbing kind of adherence towards the artificial and superficial principles of possession, wealth, riches, alongside conformity, stupidity, mediocrity, and hostility, envy, all the time, under all circumstances, situations, conditions, no matter where they are, what they are struggling with, still they will display conformity, stupidity, mediocrity, because that's who they are. That's what the majorities represent. That's what they are there. That's why they have been kept by the government for the continuation of his brute force, power, tyranny, enslavement over and for each and everyone in the society. And in that sickening process, the enlightened, reasonable individual, authentic kind of man and women also suffer almost unnecessarily, even though they don't conform, agree, or sign up towards any of this mediocrity and absurdity and mayhem, injustice, insecurity, corruption, discrimination, partially in the society. Still, we suffer because we cannot go beyond the majorities, because the majorities ultimately will be listened to, and the society moves in the direction of the majorities. The government does whatever the majorities sign up to or conform to or say them to do. And in that process, the poor, underprivileged, and lower sections of the society suffer almost unnecessarily from cruelty, injustice, inequality, lack or absence of education, infrastructure, money, riches, wealth in their lives, and also from partiality and many other favoritism problems in one way or another. So the modern society always rewards the conformists, biased, partial people, and also the arrogant, aggressive, vain, prideful, competitive, envious ones over riches, wealth, reputation against each other in society, because that's what the government wants us from ourselves. It wants us to compete, to constantly rival, so that we destroy ourselves. We fall apart unconditionally within ourselves, and we no longer are able to rebel against the actual sources of cruelty, the original, basically, corruptors and malcontents. We're never able to overthrow the government because we're busy fighting against each other, fulfilling our needs, removing